I wish I'd known that everyone felt the same way I did when I arrived, that everyone was nervous and no one really knew anyone, that it was all just about putting yourself out there.
You get a gut feeling sometimes, you're like, I've got to go here, and even though it was 6 hours away from my hometown, I was like, I've just got to go for it.
Anglia Ruskin University, my goodness me, what a year you've had.
You will meet so many people that will help you when you apply for future things after you graduate, and there's always something to do and people to meet that will benefit you in the future.
We all get involved in new things, there are lots of things going on every single day, and I'm always involved in something.
Meeting students here was the first inspiration I got.
It's amazing because I feel like I'm at home.
And the winner is Chris Cook.
I generally couldn't have achieved what I have achieved without my degree, so thank you to Anglia Ruskin University for helping me with that. This award just says that you're on the right path, not only for my own career, but for inspiring future generations to do what I do. If I could give one piece of advice for future graduates, go all in, commit to it, go full in on it, get that dream.
Winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award, Professor Amari Desta.
And I should really thank Anglia Ruskin University for starting me off in my life journey.
We are so proud of you, all that you have achieved throughout your journey at ARU.
please be seated. As Academic Registrar, it is both my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the Cambridge Corn Exchange for this morning's ARU graduation ceremony. We've all gathered here today to celebrate the success of the class of 2020. Well, it's been quite a year like no other. I'm sure there have been times over the last 18 months when you've doubted whether you'd ever get to a graduation ceremony. But you have done, you're here, and from all of us to our graduates, the warmest congratulations on simply completing your studies in such unprecedented circumstances. So now that we are here, what is this all about? Well, graduation ceremonies date back to the 15th century, and that tradition has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step. And graduation symbolises the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use the skills and talents developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of society. As each graduand crosses the stage, they will pause, bow their head and doff their hat to the Vice-Chancellor, who will respond in kind to acknowledge both their success and their transition to the new role of graduate. We will applaud them for their success so far, but also in anticipation of the contribution we expect them to make to society in the future. At the conclusion of our ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all new graduates to the community of scholars. And as new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring our ceremony to a close. During proceedings, those graduating with higher research awards will have their hoods placed upon them by the Vice-Chancellor to indicate that they have attained the very highest levels of academic achievement. So we can now begin our formal proceedings. I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roderick Watkins, to address you all. Vice-Chancellor.
Graduands, family and friends, colleagues, as Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I am delighted to join you at your graduation ceremony. And firstly, to all those graduating today, my congratulations on reaching this milestone and graduating from your chosen course. Today is a day of great celebration. It's an opportunity for each of you to take stock, to reflect and celebrate your achievements to date, but also to look forward to the exciting careers that stretch out in front of you. And whatever career you enter, you are the future. You now have the opportunity and the responsibility to embrace and promote change, to implement new ideas and new ways of working. The passion, energy, and commitment that led you to undertake your ARU degree and gave you the strength and resilience to succeed in that task, despite all the challenges you will have faced, including those posed by this dreadful pandemic, can now be applied to building your careers and realizing your aspirations. And whether your future lies in education, health, social care, business, law, science, technology, or the arts, with your passion and your expertise, you really can now make a difference, helping society to address the challenges that we all face, locally and nationally and globally. And we will have succeeded in our task if we have helped you to develop the skills, confidence, and determination to influence and lead your professions, to promote change and to achieve your ambitions. As well as serving our students, we at ARU are fully committed to serving our region and the communities in which we are based. Economic development, social inclusion, business support, tackling health inequalities. These are all fundamentally important elements of our mission transforming lives through innovative, inclusive, and entrepreneurial education and research. In 2020, we were announced as a chosen higher education partner for the establishment of a new university in Peterborough, due to open in 2022, ARU Peterborough. This exciting initiative will provide life-changing opportunities for many local people who may not previously have considered university, and deliver a skilled local workforce that will meet employers' needs. We were also delighted to be chosen to train new officers for the Metropolitan Police Service, as well as all 7 police forces across the east of England, as part of a national overhaul of police officer training that year. And our students won innumerable prizes, including the Student Social Worker of the Year, Student Nurse of the Year, V&A Illustrator of the Year, and the World Illustration Award. And our reach extends well beyond the eastern region in which we are based. We are a genuinely global community of students and researchers. We attract students from over 180 countries, and they flourish with us because they find a second home here. And our researchers, too, have worldwide reach and impact. And research that has real, tangible impact on people's lives was given a new urgency in the pandemic. And our researchers responded rapidly to the COVID-19 outbreak by committing to research that would help us to understand and develop interventions to address the massive impact the pandemic was having on all our communities. Their work included research into ways to speed up coronavirus testing, a public health study on the impact of social isolation, and an investigation into innovative drug combinations that can reduce complications in COVID-19 patients. So in our research, as in our education, we are having real, tangible impact on people's lives, and that's something of which we can all be really proud. But above all, we define our success as a university by the positive impact we have on the lives of our students and the communities we serve. And for us to succeed, we will need your help as our newest alumni. Because the support we receive from our alumni and our friends, it really matters, adding value to the education we provide to our students and supporting our researchers to push boundaries. So please help us to build links with your networks and your professions, and please spread the good word about your university. Before I close, I would please like to pay a special tribute to your families and friends who have provided you with their constant support throughout your education. You and we owe them our sincere gratitude, so thank you very much indeed. And I would also like to acknowledge and thank my colleagues, the staff right across ARU, for their tireless work and professionalism and their extraordinary commitment to supporting you and all in our community through the challenges of the pandemic. So once again, my warm congratulations to you all. I do hope you enjoy your day. I wish you well wherever your ARU degree takes you, and please do stay in touch. ARU is your university for life, and our success and your success are inextricably linked. Thank you very much.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you. So we now come to our main business for today's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And I now call upon Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Laurie Butler, to come to the podium to present to the Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Professor Butler.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Animal Behaviour, Millie Jane Adcock. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Animal Behaviour, Katie Alice Allen. Stacey Baker. Stephanie Collier. Emma Marie Harrison. Grace Ruth Johnson. Alice Cara Manley. Harriet Raby. Desiree Randazzo. Marianne Satz. Miranda Ventrella. Tyler Wallace. Sasha Cater York. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Biomedical Science, Charity Afia Agyapong. Sadek Ahmed. Sokina Ahmed A. Alnima. Abiba Yasemin Antonio. Samira Baha. Harvinder Singh Basra. Laura Jasmine Beckett. Fatima Begum Mia. Shania Brooks. Emily Rhiannon Birchall. Mariama Lanz Camara. Sonia Chauhan. Isabella Cloak. William James Coakley. Mariana Kovalenko. Caesar Dubé. Shannon Rose Dunn. Connor Francis Field. Husni Rafa Ibrahim Ghunim. Also receiving the Institute of Biomedical Science President's Prize, Camilo Gomez. Ishan Raj Gutam. Ebony Rose Grant Knox. Lada Gulina. Kurdistan Habib Hamakarim. Sajanal Hoke. Becky Humphreys. Anna Marie Adonesco. Priya Jandu. Saifuddin Samir Yaha Javwanan. Gianni Keegan. Nadezdur Kim. Sabri Kojay Bey. Nathania Kalkani. Georgia Loweth. Aidan Eric Meekins. Isabella Misk. Sonia Larissa Moldovan. Samantha Naradozo Moriyiwa. Ardemilola Ogunniki. Lewis Oki. Anuoloa Okunlola. Beatrice Gomez. Amtul Wahid S. Rafiq. Veronica Rembies. Emily Roberts. Bethany Rolfe. Anastasia Rosanina. Phoebe Adele Salmond. Shaya Khan Shafiq. Zara Shabia Sharif. Nambua Simatar. Dilaksan Sivananthen. Kirstian May Smith. Joshua Stephen Solari Damoudi. Margarita Stan Kevitute. Candice Alexandra Tolton. Ben Travis. Daniela Mercedes Valencia Paradis. Sophie Wensley. Tara Louise White. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Crime and Investigative Studies, Karina Allen. Lewis Alexander Allen. Joy Amarachu Okafor. Helen Arnold. Ellie May Audin. Charlotte Louise Barton. Stephanie Braz. Alison Caroline Bruce. Shanice Lenoria Cave. Amber Faye Cook. Beth Dean. Emma Louise Dean. Katie Rose Joan. Najua Rahali. Amy Robin Fisher. Catherine Gawley. Lily Graham. Luke Griffin. Stephen Howard. Joseph Eilert. Jasmine Kemp Reynolds. Phoebe Lou Killick. Jessica Louise Knights. Amy Louise Lane. Natalia Lesiak. Tarmidur Lucky. Rebecca Martin. Francisca Pedro Matos. Tyler McCarthy. Roberto Danny S. McNair. Paige Miller. Emily Jane Moore. Samuel John Morgan. Carmen Okanju. Nicolina Simeone. Catherine Soame. Also receiving the Chartered Society of Forensic Sciences Award, Sebastian Leishman Suter. Also receiving the Police and Crime Commissioner's Prize, Ian Andrew Stiles. Freya Charlotte Temperton. Philippa Hannah Veras. Vice-Chancellor, that partially completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Butler, thank you. Each year, Anglia Ruskin University makes a small number of Student Leader Awards, which recognise, celebrate and reward exceptional contributions to ARU and the wider community through extracurricular activity. Recipients of these awards have exhibited exemplary leadership skills and demonstrate that their work has benefited their fellow students and the wider community. Of the over 12,000 students invited to our 2020 and 2021 graduation ceremonies this autumn, only 9 have been selected for one of these esteemed awards. Today, we have 2 recipients. I now call upon Head of School, Professor Chris Paris, to come to the podium to read the citation for the Student Leader Award for the first recipient, Jamie Smith.
Anglia Ruskin University has established a process for awarding Vice-Chancellor Student Leader Awards. These awards aim to recognise, celebrate and reward exceptional contributions to Anglia Ruskin University and to the wider community through their extracurricular activity. Recipients need to have shown exemplary leadership skills and be able to demonstrate that their work has benefited their fellow students, the wider community, and their future employment. Jamie Smith, graduate of the BSc Forensic Science course, is one of our Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2020. In her first year at ARU, Jamie threw herself into life at ARU and volunteered in many roles, including course rep, society president, and as a volunteer front of house assistant. She used these roles to widen her knowledge of student politics, network with officers, and build relationships with other societies. She also won the SU Rep of the Year award in her first year. These roles helped to build her confidence, and as a result, she entered the SU Student Union elections and secured the sabbatical role of activities officer. In this role, she became a confident leader and advocate for students. During this time, she ran campaigns, including a woman's only hour in the gym and Keep Wednesday afternoons free for sport in collaboration with Team ARU. Jamie then became the Student Union president, striving to ensure that the student voice was at the forefront of all conversations and collaborating with the university to achieve this. She was responsible for leading and supporting the SU executive committees, which involved collaborating effectively with a diverse group of individuals on a range of issues. Her role as president taught Jamie to be a confident, resilient, reliable, honest, and accountable leader, giving her the skills that she will utilise throughout the rest of her life. In her final year at ARU, Jamie secured a voluntary student scientist role to develop and write her dissertation. In this role, Jamie learned how the skills developed at ARU transferred into the workplace, enabling her to effectively manage her time, communicate with a busy staff team, and ensure that she could achieve her goals. Using these skills and all the skills gained during her time at university, she was able to successfully secure the role of Health and Wellbeing Coordinator for Cambridgeshire Constabulary Police Force. Jamie, we are so proud of you, and well done. And well done on being recognised as one of the Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2020.
Many congratulations, Jamie. You can stay up here if you want. No, go on here. Congratulations. We now come to our second recipient. So once again, I ask Professor Paris to read the citation for Emily Long. Emily.
Emily Long, graduate of the BSc Honours Marine Biology with Biodiversity and Conservation, is one of the Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2021. Emily has taken every opportunity to make a positive difference during her time at ARU. One of her proudest moments was receiving thanks for her works as an SU hero from a new student who had felt anxious and lacked confidence when they joined ARU. With Emily's support, the student felt able to become a part of the community and share their progress with Emily. During her time at ARU, Emily set up 4 societies, which included an event involving over 300 students for an ARU showcase, providing a space for staff and students to come together and to celebrate one another's achievements. For Emily, the purpose of the societies was to bring people together and broaden horizons and new opportunities for students to try. While the pandemic presented challenges, Emily worked hard to offer opportunities online which allow students to continue to meet virtually. Emily also created a volunteering project known as the Pebble Project. This was a pebble painting activity that included contact details of local mental health charities on the reverse. She worked with local constabularies to distribute the pebbles, which resulted in increased inquiries to mental health charities and a reduction in emergency police call-outs for mental health incidents. As a sabbatical officer, Emily has contributed to many areas of life at ARU. She offered an evening chat time as an informal space for students to discuss anything and everything that was on their minds. She also instigated and developed holiday boxes for students remaining in halls over the holiday season to still create a sense of being together. Alongside these projects, Emily has contributed to initiatives relating to sustainability, accessibility, hidden disabilities, and communication. These activities and opportunities have enabled Emily to develop her leadership qualities and leave a lasting legacy, as well as taking her passion for making a difference into her future career and life beyond ARU. Emily, we are so proud of you, and congratulations. Well done on being recognised as one of the Vice-Chancellor student leaders for 2021.
Many congratulations, Emily, and thank you, Professor Paris. We now continue with our main business for today's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And once again, I call upon Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Laurie Butler, to return to the podium to continue the presentation to the Vice-Chancellor of those graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Professor Butler.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to continue the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Forensic Science, Nora Hezam Alusubai. Crystal Bennett. Judith Blundell. Irene Bob Amara. Yeliz Ketinkaya. Tracy Kirshen. Ricardo George Gomez Tellez Becco. Sarah Louise Harding Wilson. Mustafa Kanu. Charlie Ann Lawrence. Daniel Mason. Keshalini Ramanitharan. Jamie Smith. Katie Thomas. Rowan Lindsay Waite. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Life Sciences, Christina Mayebik Bosoka. Kieran Porman. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Life Sciences, Kennedy Junior Anankora. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Marine Biology with Biodiversity and Conservation, Sophie Kate Adams. Abigail Chillingworth. Laura Valentina Quifuentes Jaramillo. Taylor Johnson. Bradley Knight. Emily Long. Luke David Manning. Patricia Vieira. Miroslav Prikl. Lucas Orlani Silveira de Castro. Nicole Stasik. Alvi Delen Teisel. Joseph David White. Luke Whitehouse. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Zoology, Charles MacLeod Alfandary. Angela Marie Orti. Chloe Michelle Balaam. Hannah Brown. Thomas Carrington. Edward Curry. Mafaldo Azevedo. Alicia Charlotte Dunkley. Aaron Lee Fitzgerald. Amber Galvin. Carolina Gomez. James David Harris. Leo Colin S. Hare. Catherine Hodges. Jodie Marie Hooper. Bethany Jennings Hatt. Emma Johnson. Miles Adam Jolly. Liam Cameron Judd. Curtis John Kenny. Naisha Sinead Kipeaka Jiden. Susan Marshall. Caroline Ann Martin. Irina Nathalia Montero Pinto. Kieran Paul Mullaney. Charlotte Munford. Jodie Patricia Ann O'Neill. Daniela Palmer Diogo. Rita Petiz. Stephanie Porcus. Keely Elizabeth Margaret Roach. Ben Hodgkinson Simmons. Olivia Isabel Grace Smith. Evgenia Stanchiva. Oliver William Taylor. Sophia Tiger Lily Upton. Joseph Giovanni Villetta. For the award of Master of Science, Animal Behaviour Applications for Conservation, Lindsay Vintin. For the award of Master of Science, Applied Bioscience, David Cheeseman. Brendan Gibbs Hayes. Veronica Idzio. Also receiving the Mid-Essex Technical Education Committee Award, Stephanie Jarman. Carolina Anna Kapshak. Marina Lobon Rodriguez. Shirin Nazeri Karim Vand. Mayuri Shriskan Araja. For the award of Master of Science Applied Wildlife Conservation, Emma Melissa Cantu. Alice Clark. Arthur Crabtree. Amy Constance Dean. Elizabeth Godfrey. Ellen Rosanna Kennedy. Francesca Rosio. James Michael Stringer. Catherine Thomas. For the award of Master of Science, Biomedical Science, James Harland Bowler Barnett. Randy Wrestleton Calocandon. Melissa Louise Harrison. For the award of Master of Science, Forensic Science, Olaweyemisi Okonde. Samuel Francis Gibbs. Kristin Courtney Nalisa Johnson. Sean Maher. Toby Ronan Moss. And for the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Biomedical Science, Andrea Gabrielle Lawson. For the award of Bachelor of Science Biomedical Science, James Madiki. Toby Ronan. Vice-Chancellor, it's my pleasure to present those who have been presented with higher research degrees. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Birds in the Neanderthal Ecological Niche, using birds from Pleistocene cave archives to characterise the relationship between Neanderthals and birds, Stuart Finlinson. the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Development of Latent Finger Marks on Painted Walls, Joe Dawkins. Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Butler, thank you, and many, many congratulations to all our new graduates. Very well done. And if I could ask you just to join me for a moment to recognise that there will be people who haven't been able to attend our ceremony for whatever reason today, but we should still recognise and celebrate their achievements. So please join me in doing so. We are now nearing the end of our ceremony, but first I should like to call on one of our wonderful new graduates, Ian Stiles, to come to the podium to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of all of those receiving awards today. Ian.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests and fellow graduates, it is my pleasure to offer the vote of thanks today from myself and on behalf of all of the students graduating at this ceremony. I would firstly like to thank senior staff, course leaders, lecturers and personal tutors. Without the dedication, knowledge, guidance and support that these incredible people have offered to us all, we would not be here today. You have guided us all along this journey, supporting and guiding us to reach our full potential. You have helped us to recognise our strengths and develop our weaknesses, and always had faith in us to achieve our best. I would particularly like to recognise and thank you for the tireless work that you all put into adapting to online learning and supporting us all in completing our studies in such a challenging and uncertain time. Equally as important is all of the staff working behind the scenes, the librarians, technicians, support staff, administration staff, catering staff, cleaning staff, and everyone else whose work may not always be seen, but has been so vital throughout our journey at ARU. Thank you all for the contribution that you have made to our experience. Next, to our guests, friends and family, those who are here, and those who cannot be with us today, we thank you. You too have supported and guided us, reassured us, believed in us, and stood by our side every step of the way. You have shared in our successes and helped us through our failures. Without you all, we'd not be the people that you have in front of you today, and for that we thank you. To my fellow graduates, here today and those who are not with us, congratulations. We have all made it, despite there being times we may have doubted that we would not. For many of us, we are reunited again today for the first time since being sent home and never returning to ARU again. I'm so immensely proud of us all for completing our studies in such unprecedented times. I have thoroughly enjoyed my journey with ARU, and I'm so thankful for the many opportunities, experiences, people I have met, and good times that I have had, as I'm sure you all are too. As we look to the future now, I'm sure we have all learned that we can achieve anything we desire if we work hard enough. I am sure that for us all, this is just the start of a great journey ahead, a journey that will be filled with even more great opportunities and success. I know that we'll all play a valuable role in the exciting and evolving world of life sciences. I'd like to wish you all the very best of luck for the future. Thank you.
Ian, thank you, and very well done. I now call for one final time on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roderick Watkins, to address the new graduates. Vice-Chancellor.
So, now, please, will all those who have been presented to me on the stage this morning, will you please stand? As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented to me today. As a member now of the community of scholars, take all that you have learned into society and uphold the values of freedom of thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to you all.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you, and that brings us to the end of our ceremony, and I hereby declare proceedings closed. Can I now ask everybody to stand for the academic procession?